My family cut me off when I lost my job. 5 years later, they showed up and declared, "You have no family." Can you imagine your own family, after years of silence, showing up at your doorstep, suitcases in hand, and telling you they're taking your house? That's what happened to me. My father looked me dead in the eye and said, "You don't even have a family. We're taking this house." But this time, I didn't cry, I didn't scream. I just reached for my phone and dialed 3 numbers. You know, from the outside, my childhood in suburban Pennsylvania looked pretty normal. My dad, Richard, was a bank manager, always in a crisp suit. My mom, Diane, a nurse, kept our modest 3-bedroom house spotless. Then there was my older brother, Brian, 3 years my senior, and undeniably, the golden child. We weren't rich, we weren't poor, just your average American family trying to make it work. But beneath that perfect veneer, there were dynamics that shaped my entire life. From the moment I can remember, I felt the different expectations. Brian was destined for greatness. His mediocre grades? Celebrated. Mine, which were excellent, were just expected. When he got into state university, my parents threw a huge party, bought him a brand new car, and practically emptied their savings to keep him debt-free. Me? From freshman year of high school, I was told I'd need to work to pay for college. So, by 16, I was balancing school with 20 hours a week at the local diner, flipping pancakes and saving every single penny. It didn't matter that I had straight A's and was involved in everything. The message was crystal clear, even if never directly spoken. Brian was the investment. I was the afterthought. The one person who truly saw me was my grandma Margaret, my mom's mother. She lived about an hour away, in this magical little cottage with a garden that, to me, felt like pure escape. Every summer, while Brian went to sports camps my parents paid for, I'd spend 3 weeks with her. Those weeks were my salvation. Sabrina, she'd tell me, her hands weathered from decades of gardening, guiding mine in the soil, never let anyone tell you what your worth is. Only you decide that. And never depend on someone else to keep a roof over your head. Learn to build your own. Grandma Margaret, a seamstress who raised 3 kids mostly alone, was my North Star. Her strength and independence were everything when things at home felt suffocating. As college approached, the pressure from my parents intensified. My mom insisted I become a nurse, like her. "It's stable, Sabrina. You'll always have work," she'd say, completely ignoring my total lack of interest in medicine. My dad agreed, adding, "Creative careers are for people with family money to fall back on." What they didn't know is I'd found my passion, graphic design. My art teacher, Ms. Winters, introduced me to digital design programs, and I fell in love. I stayed late, entered competitions, even won a regional award. My parents? A nice hobby, Sabrina, not a career path. The tension peaked senior year. I applied to a local community college with a great design program and some affordable state schools. When the acceptance letters came, my parents refused to contribute unless I switched to nursing or business. We are not, and then watch the full story link is attached below.